Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the longing. It's day 243. We really are well on our way. We're almost halfway through the 200s. That's pretty crazy. Nothing's happened today. It's a Saturday. So why should anything have happened? Get off my bag. It's Saturday 24th of July today. July's been going on for a while. It's been July forever. And yeah, nothing has happened. I've been playing a lot of Risk of Rain 2, which I don't think I've talked about. I don't think I've talked about playing. I'm having the time of my life with it. It's so much fun. It's I always love getting a new roguelike. I'm a huge fan of roguelikes. And when I get one that is really good and I really love it, like that's the best feeling in the world. When you have a game that you know you're going to put hundreds of hours into, it's really fun. I've been playing it a lot. I've been playing it with some friends, which has been fun. Yeah, I've been playing on my own, which has been fun. I've been unlocking stuff. I've been doing things. It's been a lot of fun. What do you want me to say? I really do have a lot of roguelikes. I was thinking about this the other day, and I really do love them. I couldn't name them all, but I've got a lot of them. And I do have hundreds of hours in things like The Binding of Isaac. And I've almost hit 100 hours in Risk of Rain 2 already. I played like 50 hours of the first one, which it's not the best game. It's definitely not as good as 2. But it's still a fun game, and I've played a lot of it. What other roguelikes are there? Enter the Gungeon, really like that. I never really kind of hooked my claws into Enter the Gungeon, but I still have played, dozens of hours of it, just because it's a really fun game. I played a lot of the original Binding of Isaac. I played a lot of the original Binding of Isaac because I almost broke my finger when I was, I must have been 14. No, it was before that. Or was it? I can't remember. Maybe I was 13 or 14. And at school we had a PE lesson and we were playing rugby. And I'd been pushed over or whatever. Tackled is the correct word. And I was like on the floor and I put my hand out. Or my hand was like lying flat against the ground. And someone stood on my hand. It was my left hand. Someone stood in it. And like the studs... I remember this is pretty gruesome. The studs of their shoe kind of went in between the tendons of the fingers, if you can imagine that. And I couldn't bend my hand. I couldn't bend my like my last couple fingers. Well, I could, but it hurt like a lot. And I braved it out for the rest of the lesson and the rest of the day. And then when I came home, and I was like, "Mum, my hand hurts. I can't close it." We went to the hospital and they gave me an x-ray. It's one of 2 x-rays I've ever had. The other one was at the dentist, like a year ago. So they took this x-ray of my hand. Nothing was broken, but there was a crack down. I think it was my 4th finger. Might have been my little finger. One of those fingers. Anyway, they taped them up, and it really hurt to press stuff. And because they were taped together, I couldn't really play most of the games because I couldn't... My last 2 fingers, my 4th and my 5th fingers, was taped together and they acted as one finger. And so I found the only game I could play was The Binding of Isaac. And I hadn't played much of it. I played, a couple hours of it. I got it relatively recently. And I just blasted through it for like 2 weeks. I only played The Binding of Isaac for like 5 hours a day. It was crazy. And then I got The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Is that what it's called? I can't remember because there's so many DLCs. I think it's Rebirth. And I've played the hell out of that. I've played... It used to be my most played game, and then Terraria came along. And now Terraria is my most played game. I have like actually, Skyrim's probably my most played game, but I have several versions of Skyrim. I have 3, I think, versions of Skyrim. Maybe. I have the regular version. I have the legendary version. Both on PC, and then I have it on Switch as well. And I've played like 100 hours on the Switch. I've played like 600 hours on the normal edition and like 300 hours on the Remake Edition on Steam. I've played a lot of Skyrim, okay? I play a lot of games. I realize this. I play a lot of video games, and I love them all. I'm so glad that I'm so unpicky about stuff. Like, I really am. I like food. Like, I don't care what I eat. I'm fine with everything, and I really love lots of different types of games. I will play every shitty first-person shooter there is. I don't know why. They're just fun to me. Obviously, I won't anymore because Activision is a bunch of cunts. But I used to like them. I'm an Advanced Warfare apologist, and I will not apologize for it, which is ironic, really. I've played the Black Ops 3 campaign, which is probably one of the less good Call of Duty campaigns in terms of like gameplay and story. It's not great, but I've played that. I've played through it like 4 times. I don't know why. I just like shooting things. I played Call of Duty World War II. I really hooked my claws into that one. That was a lot of fun. I thought World War II was a pretty fun game. The single player was alright. I get what people say about how it was kind of over action movied. There's that infamous train crash sequence, which I remember playing, and like my heart was racing, and I was having a great time. But afterwards, I thought this didn't happen in World War II. That's not what people were doing in World War II. But I had fun with it, and somewhere in the cloud there is a save file of where I was halfway through the main campaign on the hardest difficulty. Because I also love playing games on the hardest difficulty. I have a lot of hardest difficulty achievements. I've got like Max Payne 3, I've got I think all of the new Wolfensteins. Apart from Youngblood, because that game sucks. I've got a bunch of other ones like Dishonored and Dishonored 2 and stuff. I love playing games on the hardest difficulty. And I've got a couple in Call of Duty as well. Here we are in the staircase, and we that's the end. The random location picker put us here. So that's the end of my little talk about video games. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope you've all had a really good day. I've had a good day. It's been pretty chill. I've had a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow, where I will hopefully have just as good a day.